Primary 5 pupils, welcome to day 2 of our mathematics in week 4. Like we did the other time, we're still continuing compound interest. And today we look at the formula method. Remember I told you there are two methods to solving this problem. We have the direct computation method and then the formula method. If I will review something, most of us we are making our mistakes. Supposing in that direct computation you are given 4 years. In first year, your time will be 1 year. In second year, your time will also be 1 year. Most of us were saying the second year will not be 2. The third year, the time will be 3. The fourth year, the time will be 4. That's the mistake that we made. In all of them, the time will be 1 year because you are taking them one after the other. Yearly account. That's what you are doing. So if we go forward to the formula method, what are we going to have? We have a situation where we solve one problem. Please, very much attention I want from you so that you can know what I'm doing. We are asked to find the compound interest on 5,000 naira for 2 years at 10% per annum. If you want to find this using the formula method, the formula says that A is equal to P into the bracket of 1 plus R over 100 raised to power n. Now, what do this stipulate? Or what do they stand for? Our A is the amount. P is the principal money. R is the rate of our interest. And N is the number of years. So this is the formula we are going to look at. And before we do that, please, I want you to know that you must have your problem here. And how do we settle here? We are going to use LCM and do our problem here because what I'm seeing here is fraction. So let's look at the steps we are taking. So we are given a problem. That means that our P here is 5,000 if we are substituting from this problem. Our N here is 2 and our R here is 10. So following this, what do we have? Our A will be equal to 5,000 into the bracket of 1 plus 10 over 100 all raised to power 2. That's what it becomes. Remember our R is 10, N is 2, our principal money is 5,000. Now, like I told you, let's walk here. That's where the whole thing is. So what do we have? We have that A is equal to 5,000 into the bracket of 1 over 1 plus 10 over 100 all raised to power 2. Now, our LCM is 100. 1 into 100 is 100. 100 times 1 is 100 plus 100 into 100 is 1. 1 times 10 is 10. So what does this become? 5,000 into the bracket of, this is 110 over 100 all raised to power 2. It has become so simple. Now what do we know? If anything is raised to power 2, we are going to multiply the number of times it's raised to. So 110 over 100 is going to multiply itself again by 110 over 100. So our A will be 5,000 into the bracket of 110 over 100 times another, okay, let's make it this way, into another bracket of 110 over 100. So this is the squared. It has been brought 2 times. If you make this very elaborate, A will become 5,000 over 1 times 110 over 100 times 110 over 100. That's what we have there. Now let's cancel out our zeros. 0 and 0 will go. 0 and 0 will go. We have 2 zeros down and they will cancel the zeros in the 5,000. So what do we have now? We have 50. A is equals to 50 times 11 times 11. And we know that 11 times 11 will give us 121. So A will be equal to 50 times 121. If I want to multiply this, I will say that A will be equal to 1210 times 5. This easier way of multiplying. So what do we have? 5 times 0 is our 0. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 2, 10. I keep 1. 5 again, 6. So our amount is simply 6,050 naira. So this is the amount. Now let's go back to an old formula that we know. We said that amount is equal to principal plus interest. In this case now, amount becomes principal plus compound interest. So for us to find our compound interest, CI will be amount minus principal. So what is it going to be? 6,050 naira minus 5,000 naira. So we are going to have as our compound interest 1,050 naira. So simple. So look at the steps. Like once again, we first of all settle this inner bracket by finding the LCM. When we're able to get it, we find the power for which it is raised, and we multiply by that number of times. That's why we have 101 over 100 times another 101 over 100. We try to open everything, because when a number is multiplying bracket, it opens everything. So when we cancel that, we have this. So we have our amount, and from this formula then, we change this formula I now to become compound interest. And from here, on substitution, when P crosses over, it becomes minus. Amount minus principal will give us the compound interest. So for your classwork, the previous work I gave you, that's numbers 1 to 6, where you use the direct computation method. You are going to repeat them now using the formula method. You see how easier it will become. And of course, you will get the same answers. Thank you.